So, our last attempt didn't go perfectly smooth. I'll be the first to admit that. Today's attempt, we're going to spam through a couple of these things a little bit quicker than we did last time. And we're going to start this with a couple new ground rules. I bound my... Damn it. I bound my up, down, left, right to my stick rather than to the D-pad, so that's going to be slightly annoying going forward. I will fix that later, but for right now, I just want to get into this again. We have my name, and then we go for fucking... Let's just go for Kaz, because why not? Do you want to simply play radical left? No. Minimal grinding mode guarantees stuff. I do want minimal grinding mode, I think. Because that just seems like less grinding seems good, right? I do not want hardcore mode at all. Restricted mode also does not seem good. Easy mode? After the things we did last time, definitely yes. Randomizer mode, I will not play a Pokemon game that's not randomized anymore. I want to set the to hard randomizer. This restricts from encountering better Pokemon. That is something I do not want to do. I do not want the ability randomizer. I do not want a learn set randomizer. We're just gonna go for... hold on a moment. I need to... This is going to drive me nuts otherwise. Hold on one moment. Configure joypad up, down, left, right. Okay, that is fixed now. So what we're going to do is things are significantly... I didn't bind the key to the right properly. Things are significantly more easy now. Still, we're going to add in a checkpoint system. That meaning that after every single gym, I make a save state, just on like state 12 or something, that I can at any point where I decide that, like after I wipe or after I just lose entirely, or if I just lose too many Pokemon in general, we can go back to the previous gym as a checkpoint. I might, as we go along, make the executive decision that I make checkpoints in places that are not gyms. Like if there's a lot of story progression, maybe after the Team Rocket Giovanni battle, I decide, you know what, we're in a good hideout here, we're in a good spot here. I mean, let's add a checkpoint here. I will limit myself to doing that maximum 3 times throughout the game. Just saying, okay, we have a very good backup right now, let's make a checkpoint. Aside from the gyms. A maximum of 3 times throughout the entire playthrough. I think that gives a good balance. Anyway, we have... Oh, yeah! That's a good option. That's definitely not a good option. And... I kind of like that as well. But you're going to be very... No, you're going to be very useless for a while. We're going to go with Nala. Because, of course, we're going to call this Nala. It's a lioness. And I like Disney a lot. So I think that is pretty much the big difference. We're in easy mode. We are on the easiest version of all randomizer related stuff. And we are able to put ourselves up with some checkpoints. That's pretty much the changes we're going to make here. And I think with those changes, I will be able to do this a little bit better. And honestly, I think the checkpoint system in Nuzlocke might just be a fun idea to go with anyway. Especially since you have the... I probably should... I don't have Pokeballs yet. Probably should get the potion out of you. Especially in more difficult games, but with the addition of the 3 like manual checkpoints, just for lack of a better term, I think that brings a little bit of strategy to when you... Again, if we catch like a Mewtwo or whatever, especially with a randomizer, I think this game specifically is randomized in a way that legendaries don't show up. But in other randomizers, if you just catch a Mewtwo randomly, for instance, right? You can just say, okay, this is a checkpoint. Also, whenever you die, you can revert back to a checkpoint. So if we are at the next gym, for instance. Oh, this is probably not great, is it? Oh, that's actually amazing because you resist what I have for you, and I don't think you have a lot of things. And God fucking damn it! Look, I could have reset there. Thiever would have also been nice. I could have reset there, right? If I wanted to, I could have reset to the start of the game. Sorry, I'm burping a little bit. And try that encounter again. That is kind of the cheap-ass part of this. Is that first encounters after a checkpoint, you get to choose. It's just that simple. You get to choose your first encounter after. Oh, that's not great. But you have Yawn, so fuck you! Okay, we're getting just as lucky as we did last time. Let's fucking go, Golem. Okay. You are going to be mine. Don't you dare die. Do not die. I swear to God, if you die, I'm gonna lose my shit. We got Golem. Okay, we actually have 2 pretty good Pokemon so far. And that is a lot of experience as well. Nickname the captured Golem into... We're going to call you Sally. Why? Because you are a female, and that's the one thing that I'm going to look out for in this series, something that I usually don't really do a good job of. That was weird pronunciation. Is genders. Usually I just name things and then afterwards realize that might have not been the greatest name ever. We get an Old Rod as well. We can't use that in this town because we've already had an encounter here, but that might mean that places we usually wouldn't be able to get an encounter, we can potentially get an encounter out of. For Alligator! I mean, I can't catch it, but that's kind of neat. Okay, so now that we have gone through the first little part of the game, I'm going to stop using the speed button, unless it is for grinding purposes, which will mostly be off-screen, obviously. Or to mess through dialogue, because I don't care about the dex nav. Route 2, okay. Before we go to Route 2, actually, let's go back real quick to get some Pokeballs. I also have not made a overlay for this series yet. I realize. I should do that, because I'm recording this on the day it goes up, because that's just how I do these days. Apparently. I really want to get back to having a backlog of like a week, just because it's nice to have. But, I haven't made an overlay yet. Flababy. I guess it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be dead. It is. It is dead. It very much is dead. We get the EXP share here, right? No, we battle you first, and then we get the EXP share. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's very, very not good. Golem, what do you... You're holding an item. What are you holding? You fucking have nothing useful either. Okay, we're going to have to take out this corpfish with Amber. Oh, that's actually going fairly well for me. Okay. Sure. And then you have a Trico, which is going to absolutely get demolished. I love that. Okay, so you give me the XP share, right? You do. And something else that I really don't give a shit about. Okay, our first encounter is a chestnut! Holy fuck, yes please! Don't kill this thing. I only have one move. Please don't die. You had to. You just had to die, didn't you? Well, at least Sally is getting some experience this way. I said I wasn't going to use the speed button. You should have known that was... Have you seen any of my Pokemon videos before? You might not have. It's been a while since I've done any Pokemon-related videos. Not using the speed button is always going to be a lie. Oh, there's so many good Pokemon on here. Holy fuck. Let's just run away. I need to just get as many Pokemon as possible before I start grinding, which is why I'm trying to get through the... fuck. Oh, fuck! So what do I do if I... Oh my god. Oh my fucking... for the... Had I caught that chestnut... Had I caught that chestnut... Had I caught that chestnut... I guess we... This is not how the system is supposed to work, but I came up with it, so I'm going to bend the rules a little bit. I guess this retroactively is our first... Hold on, I think we might be able to get a Pokemon encounter after all. This is our first checkpoint. It's being said that... Oh... At that Pokemon Center is what I was gonna say. Okay, that was stupid. Sandar. Sandar might not be too bad. Okay, Sandar's actually real good. Nala, I learned Headbutt. You finally have something that I can attack water types with. Thank you. And then you have your Toxel, which should just die instantly. Well, not quite instantly. And I'm thinking I won't even get to catch the Pokemon that I thought I was going to catch because you don't get through the actual building to the water section here until like 2 or 3 badges in. So that was, I guess it was useful in regards to me gaining a Headbutt. But that's really about it. So we're 10 minutes into this, and I've used up my first checkpoint. And let me rephrase, that's not 3 manual checkpoints per episode. I get 3 manual checkpoints throughout the entirety of this series, and I just used up 1 of them in a very cheaty way. Then again, usually the start of a Nuzlocke are the most difficult bits. Once you get a little bit further in and you have a little bit of team variety and you're just gonna die because you did before as well, things become slightly less problematic. Steamroller, that seems real good. I mean, I'm not gonna use you against the Gastrodon because that seems insane. But we're getting up there in levels. I still need more variety in my team because water is a huge weak spot. Only if I had a grass type, right? But so far so good. This time, this fight is not going to be an issue. As I said, not going to be an issue. I think inside Pewter City we should be able to get an encounter as well, and at least that way we'll have 3 Pokemon to deal with. Magnitude, yes please. Steamroller is a bug type move, that is entirely correct. It's a pretty decent one as well. Sharply boosted speed, I'm going to keep that. I don't need Mudsport, and Rock Polish might actually end up being somewhat useful. So we made it through the Viridian Forest, and now we're actually back at where we were last time. So before we do anything else, Pokemon Center. Not a checkpoint. I didn't actually make the checkpoint last time. I should have manually just like made the checkpoint. I didn't. So we're going to have to not die until we beat the first gym. Golurk, however, I appreciate. And I appreciate even more that you didn't die. You even get my Premier, but okay, you don't want the Premier Ball. Point taken. Sure. Just stay in a normal Pokeball. I mean, you are a ground type. I already have a ground type, but I would very much like your ghost typing. I would much prefer you to actually, like, just be a grass type. You're going to be called... you have no gender. You are a artificial ghost thing Pokemon. So I'm going to call you... Larry. Why Larry? Because I'm very creative with names, that's why. And I guess this is where we start doing a hell of a lot of grind. I still don't know what is the... weakness pool. I've never heard of that before. Hold on. What is that? And why was it on a wild Pokemon? An item to be held by a Pokemon attack or special attack increase if it's hit with a move it's weak to. Yeah, we're gonna give that back to Sally because that seems really fucking good on a Pokemon that's weak to a lot of things. Like grass and ice and water. And that's mostly it, really. So maybe not great. on Sally. But there's wild Guzzlord in here. Are you shitting my pants? Oh no. Level 6 Guzzlord actually proves to be a bit of an issue, so let's go grinding this. Of course, it's a fucking Cursula! We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Cursula isn't that big a deal if you could just one-shot it. On top of that, Cursula is actually not that much of a problem. It's Eviolite Cursula, which is the actual issue. Yeah, I don't need normal rule. I'm gonna go until everybody's at least level 12 here, because I think that is probably the best. Oh, that's like no experience whatsoever. Grumpig, however, will probably give me a little bit more experience, right? Right? You have to. You have to. Houndour. Wait, am I level 15? Is my XP share still working? That's 1 experience. Is there over-leveling protection in this game? There's an over-leveling protection in this game. Oh no. Oh, that's real bad business for me. And there's also Guzzlord in here. No! Fuck! That's oh no, that's the 25 boxes though. What does our team look like? At least there's that. I can't believe they actually programmed in overlevel protection. That is honestly really annoying. I don't like that. Because if I'm bad at Pokemon, just let me overlevel, please. Other issue is I only have 2 ground types at this point. I was weak to water before. I'm still weak to water now, but at least I had 3 Pokemon for it. Let's just... Is this a bad idea? Is this a bad idea going in for Faulkner right now? Definitely is. But you know what? If I die here, I get to start over. Okay, starting with a Rufflet. Yeah, that is problematic. Unless... Do you still have all... If you still have all Flying-type Pokemon, which you might, Rollout will absolutely annihilate... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know why I was trying to use Magnitude there. Maybe we get 3 revives an episode instead. I don't know what to do. Honestly, do not know what to do here. Do I restart again? What do I do? I die grinding against wild fucking Pokemon because there's random Guzzlord in the grass. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna say fuck it. This is the first episode. The difficulty curve doesn't start at 0 in this game. The difficulty curve in this game starts at like 10 out of 100. So I'm going to give myself the opportunity here to just get to level 15 across the board. Because that's where the level cap is, so that's where I'm gonna go to. And then the Nuzlocke starts, rather than when we get Pokeballs. Because at this point, what else the fuck am I supposed to... And our first checkpoint would just be when we hit level 15. Does that sound fair? No? Well, tough fucking luck, because this is my Let's Play. If you don't like it, you get the fuck out. Because this is ridiculous. This game's actually fucking ridiculous. I've been keeping an eye out on the Discord channel where other people are doing this as a community run right now, and people are getting wiped by Faulkner left, right, and center. This is not just because I'm being bad. Partly, sure, it's because I'm being bad, but people are actually like, this is not a Nuzlockable game. To the point where Dominic, the person who's made not the person who's made this ROM hack, but who is like managing the community runs and stuff like that. He was like, yeah, I'm going to do a semi-Nuzlocke. He invented, just like me, my new rules were inspired by him doing that. He invented a new rule set for Nuzlocke just because this game is so bullshit. And I admire that, so I do the same thing. Should I be doing this off screen, by the way? Yeah, but am I going to cut away right now until we have everybody level 15? No, because I need you to feel this pain with me. Almost level 15. And then we go to Larry. You are next because you still have like fucking no good moves at all, except Astonish against Grusla. That's actually kind of huge. And the rest of my team is only getting 1 experience of Pokemon anyway, so it really doesn't matter that I'm using the EXP share. I suppose that does balance out the overpoweredness of the EXP share in Gen A. That's fair enough. Or Gen 6, 7, 8, really. But, there's gotta be a way to turn that off, right? Is there a way to turn off the level cap? Because I actually just might. Just straight up, I probably will, if I can. Somebody has to have an answer to that, right? Why is Larry taking so long to level up? Compared to the other two? We're probably good at this point to go back to grinding here. I think they might have the exact same, they're definitely not the exact same encounter list, never mind. They just share Guzzlord, cause fuck me, I suppose. Don't survive this. And even that wasn't that much experience. That is ridiculous. But I think I was just stuck. I thought before that was Solar Beam for some reason. I don't think Guzzlord can learn Solar Beam. Maybe he can. Fucking hell if I know. I don't know anything about the Ultra Beast. But we're getting somewhere. Slowly but surely. Is this absolute hell for you guys as it is? Yeah, I'm listening to it too. Just shut up. I will be doing more of the grinding off screen after this episode. But at least, okay, we have a move. Shadow Punch. There's no reason to use Astonish, like ever. In general, but now that we have Shadow Punch especially. Guzzlord still resists it though. Guzzlord does give great experience. I need to get the hell out of there before something dies again. We can beat Faulkner in this episode. We can. There's not going to be a problem. We can do that, right? We can beat. If we can't beat Faulkner when everybody's level 15, there's no way that we actually can beat him. So, if we wipe again, I'm giving up on this as a series. I wanted to give this game a second fucking chance, and maybe it'll get one. I mean, it's getting one right now. But there's a non-zero chance that if I die here again, I'm just going to rage quit and never play Pokemon again. That's not true. I'm still going to play Pokemon, just not this game. If I die here, I will probably do a Pokemon Black 2 randomizer Nuzlocke, because I've done Pokemon Black randomizer Nuzlocke a couple of times, and I've only done Black 2 once, I think. And I've never actually completed Pokemon Black or White 2. So I'll probably end up doing that if we end up canning this series. But honestly, I want to prove to myself that I can at least survive a little while here. Honestly, I think the strategy here might be, after every single gym, just max out the level cap until the next gym. I think that might honestly be the strategy that we're going to go for. Because we're only going to get one experience anywhere, right? Yeah. So there's no real use in waiting. Because sooner or later we're going to reach that level cap, right? So it might as well be sooner rather than later to minimize our chances of dying. It's a cheesy fucking strategy, but okay. So state 10 is the highest we can go. State 10 will be our checkpoint stage, and now let's go hopefully beat Faulkner. If we still can't, I don't know what we will do. The Nuzlocke has started. Now the question is, do we count that as a checkpoint or do we count it as the start of the actual Nuzlocke? You know what? I'm going to count it as the start of the Nuzlocke, not as an... this is a pilot episode. This is the first episode. This is episode 0, okay? This is not episode 1. It might be classified as episode 1 in the series, in the playlist. It's episode 0. Nothing counts. I'm breaking all my own rules. So next episode, there will be rules. This episode, I just can't be fucked. Really? Okay, Rufflet. This time around, Rollout will do a shit ton more. Okay, there we go. Starting strong, getting 1 experience. Emolga. Still going strong. This is suddenly very easy. What did it say? Did it say Quagsire? I think it's at Quagsire. At which point? You had to have a water type, didn't you? I guess we're going to Nala? It's at Corvus Quiet. I guess you're not a steel type yet, fuck! No. No. We can go back into Larry. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, oh my god, I survived. Okay. A wonderful battle indeed! I should just read the Pokemon that are coming up rather than speeding through them. That was entirely on me, but still. Florist, I hope we meet again. I don't have any badge to give you, unfortunately. Figures. But you can have this. TM51 Roost, the thing that almost cost me my Pokemon. Thank you very much, Faulkner. Until next time, Vlogger. Can we now go into the gym? Because we might as well, right? We can't level up anyway. So we might as well go. I'm assuming the level caps are tied to gym badges. So we might as well go just try to beat the gym. Yo, champ in the making! It seems you're here for your first gym challenge. I've done gyms before. There are soft level caps before each boss, which reduces EXP gain significantly. I noticed! Pokemon will disobey when level 2 far above the level cap. Consumable items held come back after trainer battles. That is fucking huge. You cannot thieve items from trainers. You automatically will be healed to full in the most boss battles to prevent certain exploits. How could an exploit being almost dead? If you ever want to reiterate the rules, just talk to me. I didn't get the first couple of rules. Accuracy reducing moves and evasion raising moves have been removed from this game. Baton Pass has been removed from this game. Sleep Clause is in effect. Thank God. Actually, that might come back to bite me in the butt. Okay moves, okay, I read the rest of them. Let's go. We can make a checkpoint here. We can make a checkpoint. Come on, this is... Oh, I got a message, which I'll check in a moment. This is a good first matchup. Then we have Nidoran, which I guess we can just power through as well. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Brock, here we go. If we beat this, we actually get our first legitimate checkpoint. And I won't have to restart from the very beginning every time I die. Which I didn't do anyway in this episode, so I don't really know what I was afraid of, but... Okay, you are a rock and ground type still. I was gonna say you're a rock and steel type now. You're not until you evolve. So I suppose I might as well just build up a rollout against you, because Bulldoze isn't gonna do too much against me. That's not great, but I keep rollout on until... Onyx is dead, so that's a good thing. 4 picks. I'm gonna stay in with Shouldn't have did that. Should not have did that. I thought I was going to stay in with the rollout there and just annihilate the Vulpix with one hit. But I guess I should have known that you had... Like, what hidden power would that be? Probably grass. Because it anticipates you coming in with a Bulbasaur, most likely. No. It anticipates you going in with a water-type Pokemon. Because that will be good against both the rock types and the Vulpix. So that was probably hidden power water. I don't know what to do with that, honestly. I guess we can go into Nala and maybe just try to... Yeah, I didn't think so. Can I use potions? I can use potions. Okay, at least there's that. I can Shadow Punch. Fuck! Steamroller? I'm dead. Okay, that was mostly due to my idiocy, admittedly. But it should show you that I was at the level cap. I was at the goddamn level cap. And that still went remarkably tough. Like that didn't go very well for me at fucking all. So I don't know what we do. I mean, we reset back to the last checkpoint, which means that we have to beat Faulkner again, which is rather trivial, really. But that's the end. I'm starting to think that this is not going to be an entertaining series, because it's going to be me dying and replaying the same part over and over and over again. I'm going to give it like 1 or 2 more episodes here to see how I can make it work. But the issue being here, right, is the only way to reasonably do this is to do it as a casual playthrough, as a non-Nuzlocke playthrough. But I don't think that makes for an entertaining YouTube series, is the thing. So I think it'd be more entertaining for me to Nuzlocke another game over just casually playing this game. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with it. But hey, next time we'll see. I'm out of time for today's episode, so see ya. I'm thoroughly annoyed.